Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. New brewery on the channel, but not new brewery to me. I've had beers from these guys before and they have been amazing. North Park Beer Company, San Diego, California. This is Lupulin Collider, and this is, per the label, a triple dry hopped hazy triple IPA. Per the can, 10% alcohol by volume. It is hopped with Citra Incognito, Citra Cryo, and then they triple dry hop it with Citra Galaxy and Nelson. 3 of my favorite hops of all time. Recipe designed, brewed, and packaged in North Park by North Park Beer Company, San Diego. I did a podcast with the 4 Brewers guys, and we did North Park, and their beer is just fire. So good. So North Park is, shoot, I mean, with traffic, close to an hour round trip. So I've never been to the brewery. Some of their beer gets distributed in San Diego, I think, but they have been offering shipping on their website. So I hadn't had North Park in a little bit, so I randomly looked on their website the other day, and this was on there, so I bought it, along with a West Coast IPA. So if you guys are in California and you're interested in checking out North Park, you can go to their website and order beer. So there you go. There is no canning date on this. I'm guessing it's fairly fresh, and there wasn't a whole lot of like hiss when I cracked that can, but let's see. I mean, this thing seems like it's hopped to shit, and I can smell it already, and look at that hop come flow. My goodness gracious. It's funny that I mean, I've been yammering the last 3 years about how West Coast IPA is my jam again, but whenever I see something like this, I'm like, I need to try that. Their West Coast IPAs are amazing. Their owner and head brewer, his name is escaping me, Kelby, something like that. Just an amazing San Diego home brewer, and his beers, since he's become a professional brewer, have been fantastic. So let's get into it. It's this looks like you took orange juice and dumped milk in it. It's crazy pale, but it doesn't look like super. I mean, we joke and say hop come and hey Stifler, how's the pale ale? Like, it doesn't look like butternut squash. It still is like light. It's vibrant in the bright light out here. It's got kind of like that glowing thing going on. But there's about a finger of bright white head. It's pretty tight, compact bubbles. There's some sudsy bubbles in the middle. I would imagine it's going to dissipate rather quickly at 10%. Looks awesome. So all this Citra goodness, along with Nelson and Galaxy. See what it smells like. Oh, I always say this. I know, sorry if you watch all my triple IPA reviews. This beer is ice cold out of the fridge. Usually with hazy, double, and single IPAs, I let them sit out for about 15-20 minutes, let the chill come off. I don't do that with triple IPAs. You fucking drink your beer however you want. Don't let me tell you what to do. But this is ice cold. So if you've had this, your tasting notes may vary with mine. That's all. Whew. It's pungent. It smells like, what's the best way to say this without making it sound bad? It smells almost to the intensely like chalky thing, but it smells like crazy yeasty orange juice. It does. It is yeasty AF. And what does that mean? I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe what yeast smells like to me. I've said Flintstone vitamins in the past. This has that vitamin-y kind of a thing. But it is insanely orange. Like orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, tangerine juice, super tropical, pineapple, papaya, that kind of thing. But this is crazy yeasty to me. It might be because I've been drinking a lot of clear beer lately. I'm noticing that, but this has that candied aspect. I will say 10% ice cold. It does not smell like booze at all, which is crazy. It just smells like it's going to be really fucking intense oranges. So let's go and taste it. Cheers. Yeah, that's super yeasty, almost chalky. Total Flintstone vitamin thing. Like, you know when you were a kid and you would eat vitamins and they left like the residue on your hand, and I mean, I was that kid. I licked my hand afterwards because it tasted like that sugary whatever coating. That's what that tastes like. But holy shit, it is just dripping orange juice. It is really fucking intense. And I think I want to say there's like kind of a bitter bite, middle of my tongue to finish, but what I think that is I think that's just like the really, I mean, it's triple dry hopped. I don't know like how many hops or how much hops they use with this, but this tastes like one of those intensely hopped, like if you've ever had a double or triple dry hop monkish beer, people say it's green. It has like a hot bite to it. It doesn't burn, but it has that hot bite. I don't think it's bitterness that I'm feeling on my tongue. I think it's hot bite that I'm feeling on my tongue. But yeah, I mean, this is intensely tropical. It's crazy. For 10%, there's definitely a sweetness on the finish, but it doesn't taste like alcohol sweetness. It just tastes like crazy sugared candy sweetness. This is one of those beers. Like, this beer is good, but I think it's showing the things that I'm kind of getting tired of when it comes to hazy beers. Maybe because this is just such an intensely hot beer. I mean, they're not all like this, but I can just feel that like crazy, intense, yeasty hot bite just sitting in my mouth. How dare you? And I think that's why I've just moved the last couple years to drinking West Coast IPA, because it doesn't do that. I could see people losing their mind over this. There's a lot of you out there that are haze bros that like big, intense 10% beers. You would lose your mind over this beer. That being said, this is a good beer. The flavors are awesome. The tropical notes, the orange notes, the candied kind of sweetness that you get. It gives off kind of like that gummy wormy peach ring thing with all the sugar on it. But it's just, this isn't my wheelhouse anymore. I bet you 4 or 5 years ago, I would have stuck my wiener in this glass after I turned the camera off. Because that's what I liked when I got into hazy beer. I liked really intense, like in your face. I mean, that's what I like about West Coast IPA too. And Nathan talked about it in his Pliny the Younger video. He's like, there was these fuckers who were like, give me the hoppiest beer ever. That was me. That's what I liked. So I think Joe from, 2016, 2017 would be pants off right now in the garage. Joe in 2021 enjoys this beer, but it's not something that I would drink every day. So I don't know. This isn't a bad beer. This beer is great. For what it is, a triple dry hop and huge 10% hazy. This is awesome. But it's just not my preference these days. I mean, I think that's the best way I can say it without making it seem like this is a bad beer. This is nowhere near a bad beer. It's great. It's just not something that I prefer these days. Give me a 7% clear Westie over this and I'll be stoked. So I think we can leave it at that. Good stuff though. North Park makes really fucking good beer. That is just, whoo. That's Lupulin Collider from North Park. Don't know if anyone's drank this. Don't care. I appreciate you guys watching either way. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.